To my left is Dominique Smith, senior, second team on conference. On my right, to you guys left, Sierra Soliz, freshman of the year. What a game. You know, it was a real 1-2 game. We came out with we knew that Southern was going to come out. Number one, they're defending champs. Number two, we kind of made a rivalry with them throughout the last 4 or 5 years. Our game plan was to execute in half court, defend the paint, run the rebound, and run the ball. We did everything wrong in this game to lose the game. We did everything wrong to lose the game, but we did everything right the last 3:43. From the shot that Bird made, to the charge that Robin took, to the charge Sierra took, the rebound Toyelle Wilson had, and then finishing those free throws at the end of the game, and we just did everything right. But I always tell the girls, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And that's what we did. The girls were resilient, and I told the girls in the locker room, there's one word to describe this game, and that was resiliency. They were resilient. They never thought they were going to lose, even though we were down. And Southern, I don't think they scored the last 5:08. They didn't score the last 5 minutes, and this has been our MO the whole year. We've been number one in defensive percentage, defense period, and our defense won us a championship today. I mean, you know, when you're not scoring, if the other team's not scoring either, then something has to give. So I said, you know, we're not hitting, but do something on defense so that we can get the ball back and have another opportunity. At halftime, I told them they don't have a lot of offensive rebounds. Look for Floyd to get in the game, and they're going to look to crash, just like Gremlin did. At halftime, they had 1 offensive rebound, and then at the end of the game, they had 14. So I told them, put a body. If you don't want to win this game, you got to put a body on somebody and make contact and rebound the ball. Like I said, they made defensive stops. They knew what to do. And on any penetration, we were sagging in, big help defense. And when there was ball penetration, we were there for the help.
Coach, you were behind by 8 points with just a little under 5 minutes. So what were you telling your team? What was the mindset?
Well, the first thing I said, Sierra can't do it all by herself. I said she has 16 points. She cannot do it all by herself. We need someone else to step up. And, you know, Robin was taking shots. Bird was taking shots. Puff was, usually Toyelle Wilson is making shots. So no one else was making shots. And it wasn't the fact that it was Southern's defense. It was us. It was that we couldn't make, I mean, they were wide open shots we couldn't hit. So first I tried to go to our post plays. Then when they couldn't do anything, I said, I got to go back to the scoring. So if you notice, the one play I made, she went to the basket, got fouled. That was another opportunity to score. So I was just going with what was working at that time. And then on defense, we were just D'ing up. And then I switched our man, with the 3:43 mark, I switched into a full court man-to-man run and jump defense to get them a little frazzled and hurry them up and take a quick shot so that it'll be a longer rebound. And they're not in position to get the rebound. So when they take quicker shots, they're not able to be in position to get a rebound. We get the rebound and we run.
So one thing I noticed, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, when Trinity was in there, it seemed like she had a little trouble facilitating, particularly on offense. And before Washington is back there, all of a sudden things picked up on defensive end. She made a little pass, she drove the lane. And she made the pass again, of course, to Robin that got the shot that put you out of your head. You know, talk about what was the big difference between the side play.
Well, we had film today. I told Lorraine Washington, I said, you got to stay within your element. I said, when you penetrate and kick, good things happen. But when you penetrate and try and go on 2 people and force a shot up, bad things happen. They get quick shots that run down the floor. They quick stops and get down the floor. So, you know, I told her, and I took her out, and I said, you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined because I'm only telling you this because I see it on the floor. I saw it in film, and we saw it in the previous games. If you notice, every time she penetrated, pushed the ball, and passed it, something successful. Anytime she tried to make something happen, not successful. So what she did is she came back in the game. She gave us great minutes. She's probably our best, quickest on-ball defender that we have on our team. You wouldn't think she was a walk-on. I mean, she's a walk-on on our team, committed to our team, been through a lot the whole year. Her best friend's grandmother's died, and you know her funeral was today. So I think she really played through her, and really she just did what she can do. What was in her control.
Coach, it seemed like at times, even though Sierra scored at will, it seemed like especially early part of the second half, she was forgotten in the offense. She only had 11 shots and 21 points. is that, to go back what Ron was said, is that a lack of point guards not realizing when you got somebody that's in the zone and truly hadn't been stopped, why would you go away from it?
But the thing we were trying to do also is that, if you notice on defense, they were going inside. So we were trying to mix it up and go inside on the post to try and get our post started closer to the basket. We went into Robin. We went into Whitney. They weren't scoring. So that's when I went back to our guards that's got us here. You know, our guard play has been our MO for the whole year. Our guard play has gotten us to where we are right now. And so I had to go back. I was trying to get their post in foul trouble, mix it up, get our post going on the block, something closer, because we weren't hitting perimeter shots. So that was my kind of mayhem, my thinking. And, you know, I had to go back to what, you know, I went to the high screens up top to the post player, to our guards, and try and get them back started.
This question for Sierra. As a freshman coming in, of course, you're from Houston, and we know the level of competitiveness in HISD women's basketball, but it showed your poise throughout the game, big shots, going to the free throw line. Just talk about that, the smooth transition made from high school, freshman of the year, and now you're on your way to the big dance.
Well, high school, I was a star player, and we really didn't get nowhere throughout high school, so I came in and I really wanted to see how it felt to win. So I wasn't hitting like throughout the whole tournament. I don't think my shot was falling at all, so I told myself I'm going to drive to the basket and get to the free throw line and knock down my free throws. And coming into it feels good. It feels really good.
You know, with Sierra, when I called her up when I got the job, and you know, she was kind of iffy about it. She was like, I just want to go somewhere and be really good and you know, win. And I told her, if you come, we're going to win. And she came, and she took, you know, she trusted me and took a chance. She stayed close to home. Luckily, her people wanted her to stay close. And she was going to be going to Nebraska. And, you know, I called her up, and not Nebraska, the University of Nebraska, but a school in Nebraska. She didn't even think she was a qualifier. And, you know, I made some calls to our compliance. They said she was a qualifier. And I got her to come to Prairie View. And it's our first time. I think we wouldn't be where we are today. We definitely wouldn't be where we are.
You get to finish out your career as a senior going into the big dance. What are your feelings about that?
Like I said, it was the first thing I told Coach Wilson. It just feels good to just come in, and I'm leaving the way I came in. I got a few championships under Coach Cooper, and now I have one with Coach Wilson. And, I mean, we got Sierra, and I'm really proud of what I'm leaving behind here at Prairie View. Coach Wilson is an outstanding coach, and I told Sierra as soon as the buzzer sounded, like, I'm leaving it. It's in your hands now. I did my work here at Prairie View. I put them on the map as much as I could. Now it's your turn, and Sierra has everything. Like, she's an overall good player, excellent work ethic. You know, I mean, what can you say? Like, I'm really just proud of her, and I know she's going to take us a long way. So I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do together for PV.
Coach, there are some people who say that this basically is still Cynthia Cooper's team. I mean, how do you react to that? How do you think the players are feeling about that?
I don't think we really focus on that. We heard a lot of that. You know, I think whoever had to fill the shoes, whoever took the job would have a void to fill. But I think it doesn't take just players, as you can see. You got to put it together. You have to have the right chemistry. You can't, you know, talent is one thing, but putting it together and getting to where you got to get to. You know, I signed Sierra, so that's not Coach Cooper's play, but you know, and I think, but we put everybody together, and you know, so many new faces. I mean, Lauren Washington, she wasn't Coach Cooper's player. I mean, we got a lot of people, but I don't look at it like that. We really just look on, you know, it's not so much of whose players are. We're going to continue with it, what we started here this year. We're definitely going to continue, but I'm happy that all these girls were committed. They believed in me. They stayed with what I was saying. They were listening to what I was saying. I think they realized if I knew what I was talking about after a while. Thanks.